looking. There's always a delay, so. But hi, Janet. Hello, Marty. Welcome, welcome. All right, so this is just going to be a really quick video. I am going to do this over bits and pieces because I really like enjoying creating with the new products and actually sharing inspiration with you guys. And then obviously I will teach you that. But right now, I finally got my paper pumpkin in the mail. So you paper pumpkin subscribers, did you get yours yet? And if you had a chance to put it together. So I'm going to show you. These are the 3 cards. This paper pumpkin kit is called Full of Charm. And again, it comes with the bling here. And oh, I think I'm missing a bling. But how adorable is that? It's got the gold foil on the card base. I'm not sure if you can see that at all. There you go. You can probably see that. And there's stamping in here. And I'll get the stamp and show you. This is layering also. And it has some die cuts. So die cut layering, and then there's stamping in that as well. And again, it has the sequins. Love, all of the envelopes are matching. And then this is the one that they kind of been highlighting. So here is this. You can see there's gold foiled specks in here. This overlay, which probably looks black to you, but it really is kind of like a got brownish tone to it. And that is an overlay. And then there is also some stamping in there as well. So isn't this kit adorable? You make 3 cards of each. Here is the stamp set. And I'm going to show you some of the die cuts too. Here are the foil gem, or the gold sequin gems. And then here is the stamp set. This is easier to show you. So you have this leaf and this fun bunch clustered branches, this leaf here, and then the sentiments. Miss you, happy birthday to a wonderful friend, let's celebrate you, and thank you. And here, so again, gives you options. This one says to a wonderful friend, this says miss you, and this one, let's celebrate you. So happy birthday wasn't used in this at all, and thank you wasn't used, but again, you can always change it up. They give you extra sentiments to personalize it yourself. All right, so let's see what else we have here. You know, obviously the instructions. I'm not going to spend too much time on here, but we get the instructions. Here are the card bases. So here is the 1 card base, and it again is gold foiled. So hard to see that. In person is so much better. And then here's that one with the flower. Again, you can see there's no overlay on it. And then there is the other one. And then, let me just, where are my die cuts? Here they are. So you can see, here is the die cuts for the 1 card. Here is the overlay. And then this is, so this is on a different card. And then this is the overlay that goes with this card here. And also has tags. The card with the tags that you stamp your sentiments on. So it's a really, really fun paper pumpkin. There are some that we all have our likes and dislikes. There's some that I'm not that crazy about, but this one is one of my favorites. And so this kit, you had to order the kit by June 10th to get this kit, and that's why they're just shipping out now. But by the I think it's by the 23rd, if there are more kits available, they will have them available and the refills available. So sometimes you can get the whole box with the stamp set, or sometimes you can get the refill. So if you're liking the cards and you want to make more out of it, you know, again, too, these die cuts here, I can picture this going on a scrapbook layout, enhancing the scrapbook layout, and the same with, where is my other card here? with these also. So again, that's stamped and that's stamped. This is a die cut. So there's lots of opportunities, and I know you'll see lots of inspiration online that shares all of the paper pumpkin alternatives. The Paper Pumpkin Facebook group that is available to everybody shows tons of inspiration. So I do encourage you to check out that group for more inspiration. All right, so now we have July 1st, online exclusives are coming out. So here are 2 sneak peeks of papers that are coming out, and I did create an inspiration, but this is called, this is the Need for Tweed, right? Love the rhyming of that, and I'll never remember it. So, hey Val, hey Heidi. Okay, so this bundle here comes with 3 sheets of each of these patterns. So I'm gonna go this way. That goes here. All right, so here is the one you can see I've already cut into it. I'm going to show you some inspiration that I created for it. So this is kind of got a black with vanilla, very vanilla. This is probably, I'm looking, Old Olive. This is Cherry Cobbler. And then obviously we have our Early Espresso Pecan combination with the vanilla in there. But the back side of this is more designs, but all different kinds of tweed. So I'm loving the blue. This here is crumb cake. And then it's got the greens and some pinks and the cherry cobbler mixed in. And then more of an orangey type with the tweed in there. Love it. So this probably will complement very well with the textured notes in the Botanical Gardens, if you remember that suite that's still available. So this could definitely complement those papers. And let me just show you the inspiration that I created. And again, nothing fancy really. It's just our torn paper. So this is the Early Espresso. That is our 2-tone. So you can see that I tore it there. You can see this paper here that I also tore. And then this here are some leaves, which I'm not quite sure. I can't remember which die set, but these are some extras that I had left over from something else. And again, the more messages with the gold embossed, right? And then I just decorated inside. So I used actually the textured notes. This is, again, another perfect one. So here, this stamp set here, I just highlighted it along the bottom. And I don't know how I'm gonna, if I typically write messages in there. Sometimes I'll stamp a sentiment and then a shorter message. But again, fun inspiration on this and one of the ways that you can use it. So, all right, let me see here. All right, so the next, again, I told you this is quick. Next week, I'm going to show some more different ones, but this week I wanted to show you that. And then this one I think is going to be popular because I personally felt that Stampin' Up! Missed out on the opportunity for Halloween, and they aren't making that mistake again this year. So here are 2 of our Halloween bundles, and so this one, these both have die cuts with them. Spooky Halloween, this is a photopolymer, and then here are the dies. So again, your stamp has got this little dog and cat, cute, right? Halloween, Frankenstein and witch. And then it has the sentiments of happy Halloween, don't worry, eat sweets, spooky, no tricks, all treats. And it has some of the bats and stuff in there. It has a broom and a little pumpkin candy holder. But then look at the die cuts, which I love. I love the die cuts are more than just the stamps, right? So you have like a haunted fence here, a coffin, and that has a bat on top of it, but fun. The haunted house. There's the broomstick. This, I believe, is to cut out 2 of the little pumpkin containers. So you have 2 of them, 2 bats to cut out, and then obviously your stamped images of your dog and your cat, right? So that is one thing that I do appreciate, that they give you more of the dies. So if you wanted to buy the bundle, and bundles are always 10% less, so they are still giving you a discount. Now this one here, Fright Night, this comes in a suite and a bundle. So Fright Night, and this is a cling stamp. You can see I already played around with this. I'm going to show you some inspiration I created. This is Trick or Treat, and I actually stamped this in white embossed it. Here is the dies. So I love that they have 3 of the webs. Boo, Eek. Then they have a double frame. They also have a tag holder. Look at the little spider. I didn't get to play with him yet. And then a banner. And then again, here is the stamped. So you have both of these. This is the, let me turn it over, easier for you guys to see it this way. So it is a striped black background, but again, it has the imperfections of it. So I'm not sure if you can see that, but it has the white specks on there. And then also Fright Night Boo. How fun would that be embossed in black, right? Loving that, but it has the cat, the witch's hat, the crow, spooky scare, boo, beware, October 31st. Love it, love it. And then again, I talked about that. Oh, and this also has a stamp of some specks in here, like little, I think they're just like little stars, specks there. All right. But for the dies, oh, I already talked about the dies. So again, this is a suite. So here is that stamp set with the dies. And then here are the embellishments. I love these glitter embellishments. I'm going to have to pull these out to show you. Maybe. Oh, here. Can you see the glitter in them? Maybe this way. Excuse me, I knew that was coming. I'm so sorry. I don't think I've ever sneezed on the live before. So sorry. But here is the white glitters stars. I love that they have the 3 sizes, the teeny, the medium, and then the larger. They have this in the petunia. What is this called? Petunia Pop. That's it. And then this is the new color of the year. Secret Sea. I'll be getting these colors eventually. I'll be getting this two titles on every color. So, all right. So that is the Secret Sea. It does look like black. All right. Loving those. Also has the Petunia Pop ribbon, and it's iridescent. So I'm not sure if you can kind of see that iridescent. Yep, in the light you can see how it's shimmery and shiny, and it's the same on both sides. So when you're tying a bow, you don't get that variation, although sometimes that's nice. Oh, thank you, Karen. All right, and then they have the treat bags, iridescent treat bags. And one of the things I do want to mention, so along with the July exclusive online ordering, so again, these aren't in a catalog, but I will be posting on Facebook more images and stuff regarding these new items. But we also have 2 new kit collections. So one of the kit collections is a birthday one, 5 cards, I believe, 2 of each. I haven't really seen the details of it. And then also they have a Halloween little treat boxes, which are pretty, I heard they're like milk carton size little treat bags and boxes. So that's going to be also in the kit collections that come live July 1st. But here are iridescent treat bags. So again, if you have grandkids, if you have our teacher, have students, Girl Scout troop, anything. So you have all of these bags, and it is a pack of, what does it say? 20 in here. I don't have the price on me off my top of my head, but again, very fun, iridescent treat bags. All right, I know this is what you really want to see. You want to see the paper, right? So again, here is part of the paper pack here. So as you can see, I've already started cutting into this. So here's the one side. Well, you know what? Let me just, I think I have one of each. Okay, so here it is. So here are tags that you can cut out. These are 3x4 cut aparts. Again, great for easy stamping, putting on the front of a card. You're going to see something that I did on the card that I'm going to show you. On the back side of this is a nice gray brush. It's like a brushed gray pattern on that. These are die cuts, so you have about 3 to 4 of each of the die cuts. Look at that, can overlay, like just cut it into that, and that can overlay on your cauldron. The broomsticks, and some of the animals like the hippo mummy and a little bear, polka dotted bear, candy corn, haunted trees, bats, crows, poison potions, little coffins. Love all of the different elements here. Great for scrapbooking. And then here are, again, are more Picture My Life cards. This is one of them that I did use. You'll see it in the card. This is some borders here. And then some more Picture My Life. And then here is the Petunia Pop. Again, kind of like that same on the gray, but a little bit more of a brushed cross check. I'm so worse at describing things. Here is some Halloween candies, stars, and little bats on here. Love this paper. And then here is the black with some orange specks in there. So I would imagine this is Timid Tiger. I remember that one. All right, so there's that. Here is some windows. Again, very bold print, but again, fun if you're going to put one of these labels over or add to that. But you got the cat in the window and the pumpkins and the bats. And then here again, this is the Timid Tiger with just a white background. Look at these little cute guys. Now, we don't have die cuts for this, but these are not that difficult to fussy cut if you wanted to. But check out the flamingo, right? I knew, guys, many of you are going to love that flamingo. And then you have this little, I'm not sure what that is supposed to be, but it's got like a ghost costume on it. A little bear here, a little piggy, right? Super cute pattern. And then on the back side, again, some black specks with a darker shade of the Timid Tiger. And that's it. Those are our papers for this designer series. So you want to see some artwork that I saw or that I created? All right. And then next week, I'm going to share some Christmas stuff and maybe fall stuff that I have. There is going to be a flower paper pack, and it is really beautiful, but I did not get it. And I'm not sure if I will get the flower, but I know many of you do like flowers, so keep a lookout on July 1st for the flowers. We played yesterday. It's called Creativity Now. It's for demonstrators only, and it gave us a few sneak peeks of items that are coming in the September to December catalog. And I was playing with that so much today. But again, I'm going to save that for later because that doesn't come out until September. So I don't want to get you guys excited about something that's not going to be available just yet. Okay? All right, so here, look at this stinking cute card. I'm calling it a double flip-flap, all right? But I'm going to describe this to you and some of the products that I used in here. All right, so this is the large tag that I used. That's right here. And then I scored it on the edge there. Open that up. Here is that PML card, from the designer series paper I just showed you. So I just cut that out. And then you saw this paper here. So this flips up and this flips down. This is the painted plastered embossing folder. I love it, and I thought it was perfect for Halloween. And just emboss that in black cardstock. And then Trick or Treat, that is actually embossed with white embossing. And then Happy Halloween in there. So isn't this stinking cute? All right, nope, this is gonna go this way, here, and there. And then again, there's the Petunia Pop ribbon. This is Petunia Pop shimmer paper. And this is actually, comes with other colors, and that is on the last chance. So I'm not quite sure how much it's discounted for, but I thought it was perfect for these colors, right? So something to consider if you're looking at getting that stuff. But that is a fun card. Here's the back of it, so I can put white here if I wanted to put more notes back there. But that is it. So I hope you guys loved this little sneak peek. I told you it's a little sneak peek of a couple of the items. Let me get that other card that I just made. Oh, it's over here, I think. Get that back out. Two totally different. I could have probably saved that for the fall as well. But again, I will see you guys on Thursday for my Create live session on Thursdays at 7:30. And tomorrow we have bingo. So if you want to join us for bingo at 8 p.m. Eastern time, join us for that. And again, like and follow me on YouTube and along with my Scrap and Roll page. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Enjoy your week that's coming ahead. Bye for now.